Mainly sunny today with a high of 29 degrees. It's currently 20, but feeling like 27 with the humidity. I'm Kendra Hamilton. Overseas, a manhunt is underway in Paris for a car that tried to crash through barricades set up near the end of the Tour de France cycling race. Police opened fire on the vehicle containing 2 people, but they escaped apparently unharmed. The location of the incident is where hundreds of thousands are gathered to watch the cyclists make their final rounds to celebrate the end of the race. In local news, a police officer who died in the line of duty is being honored by the town of Bancroft. The Station Street Bridge that crosses over the York River has been renamed in memory of Constable Thomas Kao. OPP say Kao was struck by a car on Hastings Street North while investigating a liquor violation in 1929. Town officials held the dedication ceremony yesterday. As a gesture of respect, bridge dedications are intended to recognize police officers who have given their lives while serving. Belleville residents traveling downtown tomorrow may have to alter their commute. A section of Front Street will be closed for work on a sanitary main installation. The road will be closed from Victoria Avenue to the North Riverside parking lot for approximately 7 days of work. A detour will be available for northbound traffic through the Riverside parking lot. The street will remain open to pedestrian traffic for the duration of the work. The Wings and Wheels Classic Car Show is getting underway at the National Air Force Museum of Canada Air Park. The Quinte Humane Society and National Air Force Museum of Canada Foundation are partnering up to host the show. Cars will be paired with planes from the same time period, chronicling the different eras of Canada's automotive and aviation history. Wild Willie is hosting the event and will include music, activities, food, and vendors. The show is starting up now and runs until 3 o'clock this afternoon. Halliburton Kawartha Pine Ridge District Health Unit is urging residents and visitors to local lakes to be on the lookout for blue-green algae. The manager of environmental health with the HKPR District Health Unit says any exposure to water with blue-green algae can lead to health problems. He says boiling the water does not help, and consuming water with blue-green algae can result in illness, including headache, nausea, and vomiting. Blue-green algae may appear in clusters or flakes in the water like a pea puree, or in a dense bloom resembling a paint spill or scum on the water. The health unit are advising people to avoid swimming or using water in which the algae is present. South of the border, sources say the American government will hit Fiat Chrysler with a record fine tomorrow. Reports say the automaker will be ordered to pay $105 million US for violating laws in a series of vehicle safety recalls. At the focus of the matter are 23 Fiat Chrysler recalls covering more than 11 million cars and trucks. And back at home, the head of Canada's Olympic Committee is sounding determined at the possibility of Toronto making a 6th bid to host the Olympics. Marcel Abou's spokesperson says he'll use the full power of the office to push for a bid in the 2024 Games. Abou hinted he would support that move. His latest comments come amid unprecedented success of Canadian athletes at the Pan Am Games. And turning to the current Games, Canadian athletes took home 19 medals yesterday, including 5 gold to set a new national record with 214 medals total. Canada's previous record was 196 medals at the 1999 Games in Winnipeg. The U.S. leads with 261 medals total. There is still some hardware on the line at the Games today, however, before the closing ceremony. Medals are up for grabs in athletics, soccer, racquetball, volleyball, and softball. In other sports news, David Hearn will look to make history today in the RBC Canadian Open. The Brantford, Ontario native holds a 2-stroke lead and can become the first Canadian to win the tournament since 1954. Hearn sits at 15 under. The Blue Jays rallied for an 8-6 victory last night over the Seattle Mariners. They will play the rubber match of their 3-game set in Seattle this afternoon. And in the CFL, the Edmonton Eskimos hammered the Winnipeg Blue Bombers last night 32-3. Tonight, Saskatchewan welcomes the Tiger Cats with hopes of winning their first game of the season. Weather is next.
Acronyms are designed to help us out, like YOLO, LOL, BRB. Well, there's a new acronym to help workers in Ontario. It's ORPP. It stands for Ontario Retirement Pension Plan, and it's here to help working Ontarians save for retirement and get a predictable annual retirement income. OMG, right? You'll be hearing more about the ORPP soon. In the meantime, visit ontario.ca/ORPP for more information. TTYL, paid for by the Government of Ontario.
Weekend weather is brought to you by Lockyer's Country Gardens, just around the roundabout in Picton, where quality grows. Mainly sunny today with a high of 29 degrees. A few clouds tonight, and temperatures will drop to a low of 15. Tomorrow will be mainly sunny with a high of 30, and sunny again on Tuesday with a high of 30. It's currently 20 degrees, but feeling like 27. I'm Kendra Hamilton.
Turn it up and sing along,
because here comes another 10 in a row
of today's best country.
Commercial free on Cool 100.